Haha. Hey guys, Nut3 here, and today I'm going to be showing you, something that's not covered in a lot of Tekkit Let's Plays, or basically anything in regards to Tekkit, and it is the Belkin's weapon mod. Hope I'm saying that correct, but yeah, I think it's a great mod, and it doesn't get a lot of attention like it should. So I'm here to do just that. So we're going to start off with a diamond spear. Now, all of these have all the other mineral counterparts, as they should. I'll just show you here in the... So, you got iron, gold, wood, blah 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 blah. But I'm just going to show off the diamond ones because obviously they're the best, and with Tekkit, diamonds are extremely easy to come by. So, the diamond spear. And I'm doing these against iron golems, which have an amazing texture pack. Now, it's got quite a long range, and I'll just show you against some of these ones here that haven't escaped, like that one. So, it doesn't have that long of a range, but you can shoot it like, I guess, an arrow. These guys do massive damage. But yeah. Obviously, if you're going to be using this as your weapon, it's just attacking easier targets, and it's definitely a long range attack, possibly having more than one. Now here we have the... Actually, I'll just finish off killing this guy. At least have tons of health, so I'm not sure how good of a test subject they would be. But we'll spawn in some zombies later and test that against them. Yeah, so now we've got a diamond halberd. Now, this acts kind of as an axe with actually quite a long range. You can attack them from all the way back there. Then you can also right-click with it, and it turns kind of into a spear sort of thing. Now, I'm not really sure the difference between them, but again, this obviously does a lot more damage than our spear did. So now we're going to go over to the diamond battle axe. Now this thing, you can block with it, and I'll just kind of show you the block. It's not the greatest, but it does have good range, and I believe it does quite a bit of damage too. So, didn't take too many hits to kill him there. So let's see how many hits it takes to kill him with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 hits. And it looks as if this also has a knockback feature as well. So now we'll go over to the diamond warhammer. Now this is by far my favorite weapon of them all. And you'll see why in just a second. First of all, it's like all the other weapons. You click to swing, it does kind of a knockback effect, but if you charge it up with a right click on release, it's a huge explosion that does tons of damage. Now, I'm not sure if it's a one-time use per hammer or if it has a recharge, but I guess we'll have to get back to that because it's not letting me do that attack right now. Now for the diamond knife, I'm just going to give myself a whole bunch of these because you're going to want more than one. And they got a fairly easy crafting recipe, so you can create multiple of them. And you can throw it just like any old throwing knife. We'll go for this guy over here. The range isn't, well, it's fairly good, but... See, and this is why you'd want more than one. Oh boy, now we've got multiple guys attacked. And just because when you throw them, they don't do the most damage. And you can also use them as kind of a sword, but it doesn't have very good range. So we took out those two. Let's see if we can... Jump shot? Almost. There we go, we got him. But now we don't have any more to get him, so... I guess there's no time like the present to switch over to our diamond flail. Now this weapon is extremely good. And where's the one that was after us? Is it you? No, is all chill now? Awesome. So you right click like a fishing line, and you get the flail out here. You can hit with it, but I don't think it does very much damage. Or you can just keep on the right click and keep the enemy at bay. This does quite a bit of damage using only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 hits with the diamond flail to kill an iron golem. Now we've got our javelin, and javelin recipe is just flint and sticks, and you get 2 of them, which is great. So I should have 2 as well. There we go. 2 of them. So you can right click, draw it back like a bow, and release, and they shoot quite far actually. And yeah, they do get used up in the process, so they're like arrows without having to carry a bow. And it looks like they only stack to 16, so it's 4 hits, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and these are full drawn shots. Just gonna run away here quickly with my armor. I've got the quantum armor on. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so it's apparent that they don't do much damage at all. But obviously if you're hunting cows or something, they're a one-hit kill for cows, so. Next we'll go over to the musket with a bayonet. Now you can get a regular musket, and one with a bayonet. The bayonet, you know, just when you attack things like this, obviously it does bayonet damage. Try and get some crits in on this guy. Alright, so the bayonet does quite a bit. Now you're going to need musket rounds, which are crafted like so. Iron, gunpowder, and paper. You get 8 rounds, and then the musket is a musket with an iron knife to get the musket with bayonet. And musket is barrel and stock. Barrel is that. Stock is that. I'm not focusing too much on the crafting recipes, obviously, because there is not enough items, so. But yeah, as you saw right there, I just, you know, what's the right word I'm looking for? I loaded the musket just by holding right click for a little bit. And you can right click, hold it to draw back, and take your shot. That's definitely not something quick to reload, but we'll see how many shots it takes. That's 2, 3, run away, 4, 5. Let's see where he's at. Gotta be very quiet. We're hunting golem. There he is. 5 shots to kill him, so it's a pretty powerful shot. Next we'll go over to, and we'll place out some training dummies for this, just for future use. I guess we'll only place out 1. But we've got a crossbow. And this acts basically the same as a regular bow, except I believe, yeah, you do the same right click feature to put your bolt in, draw it back, and I believe this should do more damage than a regular bow. 5, 6. So almost as good as the musket. And this is how you craft a crossbow, and then the bolts are just iron and feather. Now we've got a blowgun with poisonous darts, so let's get snail. I'll just turn it back to day here. Now for a blowgun, you just hold right click to load it again. I believe that's the same with all the stuff here. Let's zoom in on that guy. And you can recollect the bolts for this. I believe you can too. Yeah. Same with that if you miss. Take a deep breath back and miss. So it takes 1, and now he's got a poison effect. 2. Oh, he's mad. 3. Now, obviously, you'd only need to place, hit him with one of these and then attack him with something else. Because he'll have the poison effect on him, so then you can just continue doing damage with other weapons. This doesn't seem to be very effective. Obviously, its main perk is the poison effect, and you'd use it on... I'd suggest using this on passive mobs or creepers or something. Because it takes a lot of hits to kill this guy. Punch him down here with our fists. Oh, I think I just shot one over there by accident. Here. So yeah, it's apparent that the blowgun, yeah, doesn't do very much damage. Now we've got this awesome particle effect here of a fire rod. Now I'm not entirely sure what a fire rod does. Yeah, oh, and I guess that does just that. It's a one-time use. Breaks on impact, then lights on fire. And it's another game of cat and mouse here. There, so the fire rod is just a torch and 2 sticks. And only stacks 1 in the stack. Can't throw it, you can only hit with it. So, again, this is something you'd use on a pig or something just to get cooked meat. And so yeah, now we're gonna move on to, actually before we get to the cannon, we're gonna move on to the blunderbuss. So it's just like the musket, same reload kind of thing, a bit quicker to reload actually, and we'll do this on a fresh one. One that I haven't hit yet. Yeah, we'll do this one right here. So it's 1 hit, 2 hit, miss, 3. Now the musket only took 6, so 4. Did that hit? I don't think it did. So on 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 to kill that guy. So that's still a pretty powerful shot, and it's yeah, it looks cheaper to make than the musket. So for only 1 shot extra, and then it uses Blunderbuss shot, which is much cheaper to make as well than the musket shot. So now it's time for my favorite weapon of them all, the cannon. And we'll actually need some gunpowder here as well, so just grab some of that. That works. So how you use the cannon is find a good spot, you know, perhaps somewhere around your base that you want to fortify, and choose right here. You right click on the ground with the cannon, you can right click on it, and actually, trying to remember how you use these. Maybe I need an actual stack of gunpowder. So I know you load it with the gunpowder and the cannonball. Then, I'm not sure. Space to fire. There we go. So you right click while you have a cannonball and gunpowder. It does a little loading sound. You look around to aim. I want to aim right over there in the thick of them. And you fire the your cannonball. And obviously I'm just using the zoom in function of Optifine to zoom in a bit. Looks like we're a little bit short. But yeah. And to get out, you just right click with something that's not a cannonball. And to make a cannon, should get the break here. There. Make a cannon, it's just 5 iron, flint, and a chunk of wood. Cannonball is just 5 stone. You can get 4 of them. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite parts of this mod. And as well, it includes a training dummy, which will just sit here and be your little bitch. So you can just unload everything on him, and he just takes it. And you can punch him, do whatever. The only way to break him is just to right click on him with an empty hand. So, yeah, I believe I've covered all the features of this mod, and I believe that warrants time to test this out on some actual zombies. Oh, I suppose it would help if I wasn't in peaceful. Excuse me, almost hit the sneeze there. So I'm not sure why they're burning. Actually, let's go to a different area where those aren't gonna interfere. Run across here super speedy like with our quantum armor. Now we got a creeper here. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not going to do too much field testing with this, because obviously with quantum armor we're pretty overpowered. But 3 hits with a javelin, or spear, sorry. Battle axe takes 2. Pow! 1 hit with the skeleton with that shot. And actually, yeah, I want to see if this does in fact like recharge or something. 2 hits with that. So yeah, definitely the throwing knives probably aren't the best weapon of choice, but they still do a fair bit of damage. cows and passive mobs are an easy one-hit kill. But, oh yeah, it does look like you can recharge it. Doesn't have very big range, but it's for mob control. So, yeah, this about wraps up this mod showcase, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and if you got any other questions or anything, feel free to let me know. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.